Hey guys, it's Alex. Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft 101, a series that's going to teach you guys everything there is to know about Minecraft. So, guys, off camera, I did a little bit of mining, and so guys, this episode is going to be about housing and just some basic house building tips, I guess. Things that could really help you out if you need to build another house, or just ways to make it look really nice. And just that's just my personal opinion there, though. But then again, you know, so I could just stay here living underground, but where's the fun in that? So, got all my stuff. I'm gonna need a lot of stuff in order to build. So I have a specific style I like to build in, and I got a bunch of gravel and marked that spot over there on where I'd like to build the house. I honestly didn't know how close it was to here when I marked it, but guys, as I told you, this would be a semi-survival series, meaning I will go into creative for some aspects of it. But here we are, and this is a nice area, very flat, very large. I could probably have a balcony going into the water. What? There we go. I put way too much gravel, honestly. Yeah, that's way too much. But yeah, that's how much I found. So, guys, yes, this is a very good spot for a oh my gosh, I cannot speak. For a couple reasons, it's a very good spot. First off, it's a very large, flat area. There's wood right there. There's water everywhere. And there's this area right here where I could very easily start another mine. So I'm going to go ahead and start building. Now, if your house should have a couple, like if you choose it, now depending on where you want to have your house, there's some different things that you'd want to do. For instance, like depending on what type of player you are, you're going to want your house in different places. For instance, if you're a player who likes to be in solitude, yeah, there we go, solitude, and likes to, and has a lot of experience boating, then you could live underwater. Even you could live a lot of places, underground or underwater even. But then if you're a player that likes exploration, adventure, you're not gonna want to build some giant house. Now, for me, I'm the type of player that is a little bit of both. So I mean, but for this instance, I'm going to build me at least, a large house out of birch wood, because that's just what I happen to have a lot of. I got this specifically for the house. And it won't be too large of a, actually it's going to be pretty big. Now, I'm not sure about the size, but I feel like this is good for now. Now guys, I do have a specific style. You don't have to build your house like this. The house is sort of something that can be built in any way possible. What I showed you in the last episode was pretty much just a like, oh my gosh, night is falling, I don't have a house yet, what do I do style thing. So and one thing that's good to do is, I forgot to do it actually in this instance, but it's good to, if you want to, the fact that if you want windows in your house, to plan for it ahead by not putting these blocks in. Now I'm gonna put windows in, but not immediately. So I mean, this is pretty, and so the main thing of this, but the main gist of what I want this episode to tell you guys is that you have to have a house that would suit what type of player you are. So for instance, if you're a player that likes to farm, don't build underground. Or I don't know, if you're I mean, this means, but the beach is probably a good spot for players who need a lot of space, because even plains biomes tend to have a lot of hills. But one of my favorite types of places to live, and I can't do it in this instance, is to live in the side of a mountain, right, or something like that, where I just have this giant balcony type thing, and then I have like a bunch of rooms underground and in the mountain itself. But, you know, this is always something that I can do quickly, and the whole mountain thing takes a lot of time to hollow out the mountain to and everything like that. So I'm just gonna do this for time's sake. So let me just quickly set up, and it doesn't matter. But this is pretty much the house I'm going to show you guys how to make a bunch of secret passages in, and one of my favorite ones. So, I will definitely not be in this episode. I have no redstone and not that much iron. But a couple things, just like some more tips I can tell you guys is that if you need food, like I'm in need of food right now, so I'm going to show you guys some nice ways to get food really quickly. And let me just finish with the windows right here first. Actually, it's almost night is falling, so instead of food, about combat and how to fight some of the mobs. Also, I'll die. Let me just slash spawn point. That's something you can do to pretty much allow you to respawn at that point where you do the command. So, yeah. And now, unfortunately, guys, you cannot eat calamari in Minecraft. I hope they add that in a future update, though, because then having squid would be useful. Because personally, I feel like squid aren't that useful in the water. I mean, if you need black dye for something, maybe. But why would you need black? Like, there's no. I mean, oh my gosh. There's no really giant use for black dye. I mean, like, it doesn't have anything. I mean, first off, you could probably. I mean, squids. Black dye, okay? Black dye is the one thing squids are used for. And I never use it. I don't think I've used too much black dye. Unless I was trying to make something. And even then, I always end up getting way too much of it. But, anywho, let's just go out and see if we can find anything. Oh, it's raining. See, this is why I need to go out and kill some spiders. Because spiders string, and if it rains, you get faster, it takes less time to get fish. There we go. That was said a lot better. So, there's a spider right there, and I'm going to show you guys some strategies to keep yourself safer while fighting mobs. So, the first thing you can do for spiders is not let them get the high ground. It'll make it easier for them to attack you. For creepers, the strategy is hit it and then back as far away as possible, because then it'll either explode, or if you run back far enough, it won't explode and you'll get a chance to attack it again to get some gunpowder. Then, if I can find a skeleton, the main tactic for skeletons is to not be in water at all, and to move without any sort of reason to your movements, and just like weave side to side a lot. And for zombies, it's just try and use the zombies to draw fire. Like, try and get the mobs to hit, like the skeletons to hit them. Or, yeah, so I died right there because I was in water. Now, in instances like this, where there's a million skeletons, one thing it's best to just do is sort of try and dodge them, try and get them to shoot each other, and fight each other, killing themselves instead of killing you. However, it doesn't always work because of instances. Now, you will die a lot, but again, this isn't as much as normal. Now, if you get the skeletons to fight each other, it just makes them a lot easier to take on when you do decide to take them on yourself. Because then they should not have as much health, and they should just be like a one-shot. Now, one thing that is useful to mention is that since 1.9 they added shields, and shields greatly improve your chances of surviving with skeletons, seeing as they block 100% of arrow fire. I probably should make one, actually, because the shields are probably one of the more overpowered items in Minecraft, because right there, that's all you need to make one, and you take 0 damage. Oh wait, no, you need 6 pieces of wood, my bad. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Shield. Bam. Put in your offhand. Bam. No more. Boom. No more damage from arrows. Just show. You get an advancement too. And this arrows will actually bounce off the shield, allowing you to potentially hit the skeleton back. Like that. Making it a lot easier to fight skeletons and mobs in general. See? So a shield, so before you go fighting, you should probably get iron by the first day if you're doing it successfully, or unless you're doing some sort of challenge. You can use it to block a lot, and it also knocks your enemies back a lot more than a little. Well, knocks them back a little bit. Where'd the Enderman go? Because Endermen are probably one of the more difficult mobs to fight, because they teleport. That's the main reason they're difficult. That's the only reason, in fact, that they're difficult, is that they teleport around a lot. Oh, that's cool. But that was cool how the spiders walked over me. Huh. But yeah, Endermen are difficult to fight because they teleport around your back and hit you. Now, the shield is only effective if you actually are facing. And now they fight, because skeletons will hit other mobs, and that's how you get mob battles to start it in survival mode. Now the bad thing is you can't attack with the shield going, but it is a great way of defending yourself against mobs. Now it makes the fights last longer, seemingly, but I mean it keeps you alive longer. So those are just some tips to prevent countless deaths in your Minecraft world. So guys, I think there's guys, and then there's also the bow. That's another good way to take down mobs like creepers, for instance, is be a good shot with a bow. Because if you shoot a bow, when you shoot a bow, it does a good deal of damage from a distance. But now, one thing I don't advise is taking on a skeleton with a bow, because they will shoot more often than you do, having an infinite supply of arrows. Well, you only have a set number, and if you run out, it tends to be very painful for you because you forget that you need arrows. So let me see if I can hit that skeleton over there. Nope. Well, but yeah. So yeah, this is a lot of stuff for combat. A bunch of combat tips and how to use a lot of the different weapons that come with Minecraft. So guys, it's about to be morning, but I'd like to thank you guys very much for watching this video. Hope you guys learned some stuff about combat, and I'll see you guys in the next one.